The Stanley Cup, a trophy that carries the names, the legends that once hoisted the cup before their predecessors. And even though there have been many great players to come and go over the years in hockey that have won the cup, there's always those select few in every era that, ever so deserving, go their whole careers without basking in the glory. In this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 current players that won't get a Stanley Cup. Or better yet, a handful of players that are forever cup blocked. Get it? Oh, bad joke? Maybe so. Anyways, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Currently in his 3rd season on his 4th NHL team, Ryan Miller has seen just about everything in his career except a Stanley Cup. But that's not to say that the netminder isn't deserving, as Miller during his hockey career was able to capture the Vezina following the 2009-2010 season, while finishing with an astounding .929 save percentage and a 2.22 goals against average. Speaking of 2010, which was obviously a year that he'll never forget, the Michigan native was given the honor of representing his country for the 2010 Olympics that took place in Vancouver. And even though Team Canada prevailed after Sidney Crosby's golden goal, the netminder still went home with a silver medal. But after serving between the pipes for almost 18 seasons in the NHL, Miller has yet to win the trophy that matters the most. In fact, the goaltender hasn't really had a sniff, as the closest the 39-year-old has gotten was the Eastern Conference Finals, when he was in Buffalo. One of the best to ever play for San Jose, Marleau is not only the franchise leader in goals, but also points. After spending the bulk of his career to date playing in the Bay Area, Marleau, as of the 2018-19 season, became the leader in another category that's less appealing. Marleau holds the distinction of playing the most NHL games without winning the Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup or not, after playing in over 1,700 regular season games and more than 20 years in the league, the Saskatchewan native has been nominated for the Lady Byng Award twice and captured 3 gold medals, 2 internationally from Olympic competition and 1 in the World Cup with Team Canada. But unfortunately for the 40-year-old who has done the unthinkable and lasted much longer than many of his NHL peers, has only been as far as the Stanley Cup Finals. One of the best of his generation between the pipes, Pekka Rinne, after playing over 600 games and roughly 12 seasons for Nashville, has been nothing short of sensational. Nominated thrice for the Vezina before finally winning it in 2018, Rinne, despite becoming the 12th goalie in NHL history to score a goal earlier this year, has yet to win the ultimate prize. Now at 37 years of age and on a team that's outside of a playoff spot, Rinne's chances at hoisting Lord Stanley before he hangs up the skates are looking grim at best. How close can you get to winning a cup without one? Well, just ask Jumbo Joe Thornton. Art Ross and Hart Trophy recipient of 2006, Thornton became the first and only player upon winning the trophies to do so while playing for 2 different teams. The forward has also had his fair share of international success after winning 4 gold medals with Team Canada. And just like his close friend and teammate Marleau, Thornton has set several franchise records and is a Sharks leader in all-time assists and points per game. Even still, after playing in over 1,600 regular season NHL games, Thornton is still in pursuit of his first Stanley Cup. Despite all of his awards and accomplishments, unfortunately for Thornton, doesn't change the fact that he's 40 years old and playing for a team that's undergoing a rebuild. And arguably the most deserving on this list, Henrik Lundqvist has proven himself to be the best netminder in Rangers history and one of the best league-wide. After joining the league in 2005, the King became the first and only goaltender in NHL history to record 30 or more wins in his first 7 seasons. Lundqvist captured the Vezina following the 2011-2012 season after recording a .930 save percentage and a 1.97 goals against average. The 3-time gold medalist became the fastest to record 400 wins in league history. But after almost 15 seasons and over 800 NHL games played, the King, after getting his first and most likely his only taste of the Stanley Cup Finals in 2014, will retire without a championship ring to show for it.